Nah. The reason they, as an Ezra Miller, won't get canceled is what me and my uncle been saying. My uncle said he hopes they puts out a book because they must have.
I'm like, what the fuck you talking about as they? I'm like, who's the other?
Well, that's what
they go by they
identifies.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to follow. You don't know the context.
I know
the white people.
But
say Ezra.
I think they have some dirt on everybody in the industry because this is
they do.
It's insane.
It's insanity. It's insanity, bro. Like he was on a full-on Hawaiian terrorist, like
choking fans, doing a whole bunch of shit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Was he like what's it called? Wasn't Ezra holding a family hostage at one point or something?
Apparently, like they were fleeing from the husband or some shit. I don't know, bro.
A sanctuary.
I don't know.
And then didn't they come out with their pronouns in the midst of all of this stuff? Like
they did.
Yeah.
Armor.
It's all for attention and armor. Yeah.
Political
Basically,
armor.
if you part of the LGBTQ community, I'll spell it out today instead of saying alphabet. Then you're just immune. You get instant immunity from any scrutiny in the media, pretty much.
That's that identity politics that very heated. Very heated
it's
topic.
like it's such a sensitive subject, and I hate
it. Well, let's not get on off talk, but it shouldn't be sensitive. It's if you're doing wrong, you should be called out for it. There's no immunity. There's no shield. It's like they can't get criminally charged if they do something very sus.
Yeah, it's like nobody wants to touch it, basically, because it's like, oh, well, it's a sensitive subject. It's a sensitive case, so we should probably leave it alone, let it slide. Like, no, bro. Press that shit the same way y'all would press any other person. They supposed to be normal, right? They want to be included in everything, right? Why y'all get treated differently then when it comes to shit like this?
I apologize if listeners can hear my typing. This mic is Kiki got my good mic, so it is what it is.
I wish
if you want to trade, we can do that.
No.
Keenan, you got money. What the fuck? Get
Master
yourself like $60 headset like I got, the X Fanatic.
Shoot, I got this $40 headset. Do I sound choppy at all?
No, you have to know it.
Yeah, see, it's the same one I use on the game.
And the problem with this mic, which I kind of want to take back, I can't hear anything. Like I can't put a headset into it.
Dang.
So.
What type of microphone is that?
It's the same company mic, the Fine mics, but I didn't realize this was like a gaming mic per se. I don't know how it's a gaming mic if it's so fucking sensitive though. Like I don't know.
I can't wait to get my crib because I got so many posters that I need to frame and put up. I mean, I guess I could do it while I'm here, but
you do it that way. You're investing. That's what I did.
Yeah. Get all my stuff now, all my setup stuff, and then just move it when I go. Get rid of all the old crap that I got right now.
That's why I haven't gotten the poster up from Spider-Verse because I need a frame.
I definitely need a frame for mine too.
But it looks like I got to get it custom made.
Posters for what, the day one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have got one if you didn't snake.
I didn't snake. I just didn't go. Didn't want to go.
You didn't want to go.
Let's talk. I want to see this.
Man, you look. You missed it. You missed an experience, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay. So, I've been, when it comes to like looking at comics and looking at the left and the right side of comics, because there's a lot of shit that's going down. I don't know if y'all are into knowing the back end and the political side and the economic side of comics, but when the first trailer of want to call it Spider-Verse. What's the title of this? I keep saying
this called Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is Into, the second one is
Across. Because I keep wanting to say Into. Okay, so the Spider-Verse, I'll just say it like that.
Yeah.
The first thing that went viral on the Spider-Verse to where I was like, no, I can't really go along with this shit, even though it's like a tiny fucking pixel in a 1 second frame. It was this poster. I think it was in Gwen Stacy's room. You probably don't even notice it in the movie, but in the frame, I think this was in Gwen's room because it showed her and the poster right behind her, and it said protect trans kids. Yeah. I'm like,
everybody hates it.
I can't fucking support shit like that because the stuff I hear protect trans kids,
the poster in Gwen's room.
Yeah, which means that in certain places you can make your kids turn into the different sex. So the man goes to the girl goes to the man through chemical means, physical, surgical means. And I hear so many stories where they gotta do multiple surgeries because it's been botched. The suicide rates go up. Trying to transition back to what they were is like almost impossible.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't let that go. I can't let that go. Even though if it's I know it's a good show. I know it's a good movie, but it's like
literally a split.
I don't want to throw money.
Yeah,
I don't want to throw money to something that could be, used again, but on a bigger scale in the future movie. And then I'm like, okay, I can't. That's just not me. I'll probably watch.
Let me ask you: are you going to stream this mug? And number two, have you streamed or watched any movie that's something that you disagree with?
Have I looked at something that I disagree with?
Have you ever streamed anything?
What do you mean, like
anything that goes against your core values?
Have I streamed? You mean like watched or played?
Like, I mean, going on a streaming service like Max, YouTube, Netflix, the Cock app.
What a dumbass name, just Max. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that recently.
I should have just kept it to HBO.
They didn't even change anything except the logo, bro.
Are you saying like, have I been on a service that has done something terrible, but it's just like
there's anything, any form of
just anything. You don't even have to be on a streaming service. It could be on TV, movie, like.
No, I specifically mean like streaming, like cable, stuff like that.
I would say if you're I looked at Netflix recently, but I was looking at a documentary about chimpanzees.
What do you mean by that?
Because
the chimps. I was looking at literally a documentary about how their hierarchy is.
Hey, you can't be calling people chimps like that right before Juneteenth. You can't be doing that.
That is crazy.
19. Oh my god, that's far away.
That ain't nobody but Rollo.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, at a third hand. Yeah.
What is going? You already know what I got to put on, bro.
I hope that's salt and pepper.
Dude, you sucking somebody's meat on the camera, dude?
Oh man.
That's a
they're
insider,
they're ringing the towel, Keenan. They're ringing the towel.
That's a little insider. Anytime we
you know
that's how we answer the phone.
Y'all doing the same thing that white girl was doing at TikTok. Had the white men angry, bro. I'm talking about the KKK members. You didn't see that mug? For a split second, her black boyfriend popped up in it. Had the white men going crazy.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Link that again. I don't know where.
Shit!
I remember glancing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And like,
y'all find it. I don't know if I have it like saved or anything. Hold on. Damn. But
did you repost it or like it?
I might. I gotta see.
Oh my!
Why is there two black men on cheat chats?
There's like 3 or 4.
Blame the Bungie supporter nigga that's ducking the podcast right now.
What's his name?
Blame him. King Kareem.
King Kareem. This is because there's 7 in that one and there's 13 in this one.
Because he kicked me out of my own chat. How the fuck does that work, Twitter?
The board. You were kicked off the board.
Norman.
They Green Goblin my shit, bro.
Norman, they for real.
Max,
it's weird because you could own a company, but if the board thinks that you're like a trouble to the company, they will fucking kick you off the shit you created.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
Yeah, because you have to think you're just the figurehead. You're just like you're just the figurehead. You don't really have any power once the board gets involved. It's just like with the president. Biden ain't really making all the rules. He's just the figurehead. He's just the one
other people kind of like helping him out.
Like he has all the power.
I do believe that. Yeah, the president's not the top. There's other people above him that can.
Yeah,
make rules and tell him what to do, help him out, blah blah blah. They got a team up there. So literally, yeah, you just got Normand.
Bro, Raylan, look at this tweet I'm about to tag you in, bro.
Damn it. I can't find the tweet, bro. If I see it again, I'll definitely send it to you, though.
I hate the board.
It wasn't in the message, right? I don't think it wasn't in the message.
No, I don't think I ever sent it in the chat, but J Money and Kiki know. Oh, I found it.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna send it to the Black Men Don't Cheat chat.
Which one?
Come on, bro. 3.0, man. 3.0.
Which one?
3.0. The 12. Oh, 13, including me. Yeah. Yeah. 13.
Was Quantumania really that bad?
I literally told you. I said it on the pod when me and Kiki did the review. The problem with the movie is it has a high implication at the ending, and fuck it, I'm gonna spoil it because listen, nobody's watching that dog shit.
Man, I'm gonna watch it.
The ending literally makes no sense. It makes no sense because you have Ant-Man and the Wasp whooping Kang's ass. That's not feasible. That doesn't make any sense for one. Number two, he gets fried up into basically a motor, which is gonna be an implication for Two Faces later, where he becomes the Beyonder.
And it's not
so basically it's useless.
It's not like J Money. It's not like how it was in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, where it's the Hank Pym version. So you can, and all the Avengers teaming up. Nah, it's just this nigga Scott Pym, like, huh?
Nah,
like
bro.
Kane 100% carried that movie. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
That pisses me off because, well, obviously it ain't got nothing to do with his performance, but like he was, his introduction was so great in Loki, and then this was like the next phase of that, and they dropped the ball.
And it's crazy because I looked at it like this: like a lot of people,
he better be in Loki.
A lot of people, he is. It's crazy because when I looked at it in hindsight, a lot of people probably didn't watch all those MCU shows. So for a lot of people, that's their first introduction to Kang. So it's like, exactly. That's a week.
And this is the Conqueror.
I'm mad.
And that his first introduction to you.
The trailers portrayed it as, he was gonna win, basically. And I know how Marvel trailers always subvert your expectations. Always gonna have something in there that's not gonna be in the movie, but still.
The trailer cut. But they based his power, really, around the chair and his suit. And if he didn't have that, he was just a man. But is that true, though? If he didn't have the suit and the chair, is he just a regular guy?
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna say.
But they made it very easy.
I don't know
to
enough
dismantle
about
that.
He kind of I'm not like he kind of mad just because, but you can get away with it
this Kang in particular
because there's so many versions of him.
Yeah,
like
because this Kang in particular doesn't have any like powers, or he's not like one of the. He's feared by the Council of Kangs, but he's not. He's mainly feared because of how intelligent he is.
Mm-hmm. And that could be said for most of the Kangs. Yeah,
like he's not one of the other ones where they have mechanical arms and a bunch of crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like he's just fucking smart, and it's like they know like if we don't deal with this nigga now, we're gonna be screwed later on, type shit. And that's basically the whole premise of this movie.
So is he the one that took over the TVA from Loki? Because you remember it was a statue of him. So this is that Kang.
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror. Yeah.
Okay.
The scars going down his face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, oh my God, why, somebody replace Feige, bro, please.
I told you, like, either he's got to get replaced or he needs to get somebody,
another consultant,
as a second man that's going to be eventually passed the mantle to take over the MCU, because this formula that he's trying to stick with, and that Disney in particular, it's really a Disney issue at this point, because
Big Brother Disney.
You see what they're doing with Indiana Jones. They're running that shit to the ground. They've run Star Wars in the ground. They've run
Kathleen Kennedy with Star Wars. Lucasfilms not knowing what the fuck to do.
she doesn't understand Star Wars. That's the main issue.
She doesn't, man.
And then you have Disney talking about, I don't know if you saw the statement where they're like, Lion King can have a very expensive franchise, and it's just like no. There's a reason why Lion King 2 doesn't hit. There's a reason why Lion King 1.5 doesn't really hit.
I used to love 1.5 as a kid. I don't know.
I know as a kid you love it, but
they're not really bad movies. They're just not better than the first one. They don't compare.
Yeah, they're not that.
Really, I really don't like 2 though, like at all, because that's the one about his daughter, right? And that other line, like Scar's illegitimate kid or whatever.
The bastard.
No. That movie was terrible. But yeah, like, especially when you compare it to the OG Mufasa.
Don't forget the Scar Army song. I forgot what it's actually called.
Be prepared, and that mug wasn't in the live action movie, bro.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Huh?
Like, how y'all?
Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I said, well, the first one did have inspiration from Hamlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me started with the Disney remakes and them not hitting at fucking
If we're gonna be fair,
Mulan.
Beast.
Like, what the fuck is that?
For me, it's the Jungle Book.
Jungle Book and
I saw
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast,
Two.
Mulan wasn't like how it was in
Mulan.
the cartoon.
Mulan, I can at least give Disney some partial credit, because they said up front that it wasn't going to be like the Disney thing. It was going to be based off the actual person, Mulan.
Oh my fucking goodness!
Which I still don't get me wrong, it was still ass, but I at least can applaud them for saying, okay, like y'all already told us this wasn't a quote unquote live action adaptation. But I have been hearing The Little Mermaid is good, so we might have to add that. We might have to add that to the.
It could be good story, but they do not go from the source material. They literally change Ariel. Yeah, they change her personality to, like, you don't even recognize the original out of her. The character, the love interest change. Ariel's different, obviously, from appearance, and like I think her sisters are
what I understand,
like mixed or
based
something.
Off of somebody who saw it, I didn't see it, but from what somebody told me, like they said, like they changed Ariel to be more like free, because they say, like, if you really watch the original, like not free in the sense of
free thinking.
Yeah, free thinking, but free in the sense of like I want to, like, because if you think about in the original, like, yes, you want to see the land and stuff, but once you see the prince, that's really all she thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
They say in this one, like, the prince ain't just her only priority. She actually wants to go out and travel and see the world and shit like that, be more adventurous.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Little Mermaid, I don't know if you've seen the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's got like, I think like fucking A-type rating, so 90 audience, 90 critical. But when you look at the all audience score, it's like fucking 56. They
Well,
now,
yeah, because
now they have to hide audience score. You get the verified, quote unquote, verified audience score.
Well,
and you
yeah,
get the
but that's how it is
all
for
audience
every
score.
movie though, because you got to think not everybody's going to like it. You can't please everybody.
But this one also has a positive review bomb and a negative review bomb. You see full stars or full numbers at an alarming rate, and you get 1 star at the alarming rate. So it's like a battle of the ratings, trying to push it up or push it down. It's stupid. Now you're going to have to look deeper into things. I know domestically it's doing terrible. Very terrible in the Chinese market.
Hey, Haley getting that bread.
Yeah, how much of the bread? The break-even bread?
She at least coming off at least a meal because these little kids eating this shit up.
It's weird. You get Little Mermaid, right? Obviously, race swap character, black figure, doesn't do well money wise. Then Miles comes out, and that shit is a banger for money.
Well, yeah,
and
because
people were criticizing it because of its success. People were racist and shit.
Well, yeah, because it's animated. More people. Well, people think about it.
It's like the highest grossing animated film.
You gotta think when somebody sees something animated. 9 out of 10, they thinking, "Oh, this is kid shit." So, and a kid is gonna think that too. So, what you think? 90% of them people gonna be like, well, not even say 90. I'm gonna say it's 70. 70% of them gonna be like, "Damn,
shit.
Damn, mom, dad, I want to go see Spider-Verse. Take me to go see Spider-Verse." And so you have so.
How much of that percentage is kids going to see Spider-Verse?
I mean, in Spider-Verse's case, I would argue it's probably way more adults.
I've seen so many more adults than kids.
Like, yeah, you're gonna see a lot more adults than kids just because of
the nostalgia factor.
Just because of the streaming and home release success of the movie, like.
Plus, Miles is a cultural icon.
Well, and you got to think these generation of kids, Miles is technically their Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, that too.
Because Tom was the end of our era, and then like Miles ushered in theirs. You know, they kind of got both of them, but like he's they Toby, kind of, in a way. I just can't give that spot to Tom. I like Tom now after No Way Home.
Yeah,
like, I can't rock with his first 2.
I can't look. I can't.
The fucking I call him the aim assist Tom because he got all the assistance from fucking Tony.
Aim assist Iron Man Jr.
For real, he got all his shit from him.
Depending on how Spider-Man 4, it will determine if I like, at least in terms of live action, it'll determine if I survive.
They have to continue on the Parker look. He has to be classic by himself Spider-Man, stitching his own suit back together and getting beat up every time and not being able to make rent and can't keep a job and getting shit on. The standard Parker look story, bruh. He been way too spoiled.
Like, I should see a movie for Spider-Man 4. I should be getting like Spider-Man 2 type vibes.
Yes.
Like, obviously. But obviously, it's gonna be way better since this movie, you know.
I honestly don't want to see Miles in this movie.
I know.
There would be no point for him to be there.
They saying he's getting revealed in Spider-Man.
Well, the thing is,
they have to. I mean, they've been set this man up since Homecoming.
And then y'all, Kiki and Saint, y'all know what I'm talking about. But since the movie now, they kind of got to, you know.
Well, let's get into it because we've been bullshitting. I'm not gonna lie. Raylan, you alive, nigga?
He there. He probably. Well, I can't say he on the phone, but.
No, Betty, man.
Probably watching the game.
Is it
Kiki, wake that man up. And do we have anybody else pulling up? Or even?
I don't think we do.
Okay. Well,
I might end up joining from my phone.
Raylan, wake up. We talking about the movie now.
Well, we'll do a quick non-spoiler. I'm just gonna clip this bitch up, to be quite honest. But yeah.
Y'all on full screen.
So
there we go.
Let's go ahead and chop this up. Hold on.
What's 7 talking?
All right. I'll say movie is a 10 out of 10. If you're gonna really say it's lower than that, I think you're just nitpicking.
I gave it an 11.
It's a great movie.
It breaks
one of the best animations I've seen in theaters. I'm glad that they're taking it seriously and doing a lot more IMAX for animations, because I still don't know to this day why Dragon Ball and a lot of other animes haven't adapted to it. You know, I think last time I saw, what was it, Superhero, it was digital. There was no IMAX, at least in my theater. It was I think it was digital.
Yeah, they didn't have that on IMAX. I watched it on 44p, so I can't speak on it.
But I will say this leads not only like comic book movies to the right direction, it leads animations to the right direction, to step it up. And I say it's going to be argued for years about this movie being considered one of the best comic book movies of all time. And even with the Spider-Man debate on whether or not it's, the best Spider-Man movie, but we'll see how it ages, and I think it will age very well.
Not only will it age well,
I think it's going to age gracefully.
It's going to be the best trilogy, hands
down. It's going to be the best trilogy, but I also think like for me, like it's a top 3 Spider-Man movie for me. I ain't gonna hold you. It's top 3. It's top 3.
Top 3, and it ain't 3.
Oh no, it's not 3.
It definitely ain't 3.
It's not 3. It might be 2. It might, and that's a big ass might.
Yeah,
but it's not 3. But it is not 3.
I feel like we on the same page with this mug. Like it's up there, man.
Like it is dangerously it's neck and neck with that first Spider-Man. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
it's neck and neck because of that. I understand. Like we were probably a little bit too we were like 3, 4, and 5 along those ages when that first movie came out in 2002. But nigga, the hype for that movie, from what I understand, it was through the fucking roof.
They talked about the CGI really bad back when it first came out, but
it was. But outside of that,
yeah, it was critically acclaimed. That's why it got so much clout in the comic book movie community.
Mm-hmm. And then just now, with all the memes and stuff, and that, but I definitely do think that the whole Spider-Verse, I definitely do think in the direction that it's going, having because if you think about it, they could have did the cop-out route and have it mainly focused on Peter and tried to make it more comic accurate with the enablers.
All right, hold on, because now you get into spoiler territory. So what's this? Is Raylan alive, bro? Wake up, bro. I need you to wake up, because
dude ain't here.
I'm not really going into spoiler territory with this.
No, you already going into spoiler territory. What you just said.
The enablers are from the books. This ain't got nothing to do. This has nothing to do with the movie.
Nah, you getting the spoiler talk. So just go ahead and get into it, bro.
But the fact that they went with Miles instead of Peter, that was just and I'm talking just based off of back then, Into the Spider-Verse. That was a great choice in my opinion, because before PS4, before Into the Spider-Verse, a lot of people either didn't know who the fuck Miles Morales was, or if they knew about him, they didn't either like him or care for him. I was a majority who liked him, but I understood why people had a problem with him.
This was me. I knew who Miles was, and I had a bias towards him. For one, he has a black and red suit. That's it right there. 2, he was black and Puerto Rican, but Black Spider-Man, that was all I needed to know. I didn't know nothing until Into the Spider-Verse. And then Into the Spider-Verse came out, and I was like, yeah. And from what I can tell, they made his story better.
No, they did. They did because
than actual Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes, they 100% did. Like, they fixed his character, in my opinion, because his character when he first came out, like that first original Bendis run in 11, he felt too Peter Parker-y, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, he was a rehash, just like a reskin.
It's literally, and he fought literally the same Rose Gallery as Peter. He kind of still does that, but
they
all right,
added
nerds.
their own twist.
Yeah.
All right, nerds. I need you to dive into the movie.
My fault.
Oh, well,
yeah,
the movie's fucking gas. I've been saying for years that the Spot is a top 5 Spider-Man villain.
All right, here we go, bro.
Niggas have laughed at me. Niggas have.
I'm still laughing at you, niggas.
Niggas have said I'm a fuck. Niggas have called me.
You can't argue after watching that movie, bro. Especially
he ain't top 5 though. He's top 5.
Look. He been top 5 since Spider-Man the animated series. So I don't give a shit.
Stop this. No.
All they needed to do was add that time dilation accelerator, and it would have been a fucking wrap.
I think that's coming. I think we're getting that.
No.
I honestly think
Spot's cool, but top 5, no. You're smoking dick. You gotta chill.
Where would you drop him? Is he at least top 10 in your eyes? Even if he never was, you can't argue with now, bro.
Hold on. Venom,
give me your top
Carnage.
Spider-Man villains, and I'll
Hold on, nigga.
He putting the list together.
Venom, Carnage. Okay.
I wouldn't even put Venom as
Mysterio. Craven is up there too.
Craven's in my top 5 just by how much he pushed Peter.
Oh,
Craven's in my top 15. He's not in my top 5 nor 10. And I'll get to that in a second.
Kingpin, of course. Yeah. I'll say the Spot's probably top 10. I'll say he's top 10.
Spot?
He's top 10. Top 5, no, you're smoking dick. I'm sorry.
So even including this movie Spot, without getting into spoiler territory.
No, we didn't spoil it. We already in spoilers because y'all nerds, Kiki didn't kind of spill the beans already.
Because that, look.
Second act, bro.
The fact that nigga became Dark Matter Spot.
Second act, bro. Hey.
Like crack.
By the time they got to India and that collider, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Like, it was fucking crack. It was beautiful. I'm
sorry I called you that.
Because originally, I really thought they was going to go a more sympathetic route with the Spot in here. And they kind of somewhat did at the beginning. But the fact that they was making him sympathetic and goofy, and as the movie went on, like, he was becoming, like, very fucking dangerous, because that's actually how he is in the comics. Like, in his first original appearance, he literally just appears to Spider-Man, tells him, "Hey, I'm your new villain," and Spider-Man, like Peter Parker Spider-Man, literally laughs in this nigga's face. Like, what? The Spot?
Oh, that's funny. Is this funny to you?
But as time went on, that nigga started getting a little bit more dangerous. And he's died twice and somehow came back, so. Comics Day.
I know the writers came out and said they're setting him up as the villain of the trilogy. And I mean, you can't deny it in the movie, bro.
If you think about it, he kind of really already is, because he kind of was, he basically helped with the collider in the first one, even though you don't see him.
Yeah, he was in the background the whole time.
He's in the background, but
you can tell he's one of the main scientists because he was neck and neck with Liv. So, like, he probably came up with the blueprint, along with her. He did create the spider, like, literally.
Yeah.
So he has an integral role in the whole thing already. I just want to see what they're gonna do with him moving forward.
Definitely.
They're gonna snap him like they did to Gwen.
Dude.
I'm sorry, what you said?
They're gonna snap his neck like they did to Gwen.
Okay, I love the Gwen Stacy. I'm here. I love the Gwen Stacy slander. I'm here for it. Okay.
You gotta stop this. Was this Gwen slander, bro? It's gotta stop.
Bro,
you can't say you don't like her character in this one, Kiki. Come on,
look.
Wanda didn't deserve this slander, bro.
Like I said, if it's not Spider-Verse Gwen, it's me.
I'm not gonna hear that. I know Kiki was in the theater probably screaming, no, because you know Wanda is her.
No, if she would have died, I wouldn't have. Look, if she would have died, I'd be like, damn, Miles, that's tough. But it wouldn't have bothered me.
I know y'all peeped that fake out, the Andrew reference.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, let me ask y'all, what's y'all favorite new character out of this movie?
Hobie, Spider-Punk.
It's a tie
down. Not even a contest.
It's Hobie and Spider India. It's like.
I like Spider India, but Hobie literally stole the whole show.
He stole the show.
Yeah.
That's damn near his movie.
I do
took
2
years to animate.
This is coming for somebody. I told Kiki this when I seen the design and when they did Spider-Man PS4. I was like, I don't like what is this bullshit? I was like, I don't care about this ugly ass skin. And you compare to this movie, it's made me a fan. It makes me want to actually read the comics and get into this character.
I never cared for about Spider-Punk.
Well, he didn't appear until Spider-Verse, like the comic, and then they fleshed him out and everything. And
because I always would see his suit and all that, and I'm like, eh. First of all, I didn't know it was a black dude up under there until this movie was about to come out, and I was like, okay.
I definitely always knew he was black.
I never knew. I gotta read his run. I ain't gonna lie. If he got one. Unless he's just in Spider-Verse type.
I think he has a couple of issues, but for the most part, he's really just in Spider-Verse.
Okay. I gotta read.
And I do like how I do kind of like how they changed up Spider-Man India for a little bit, because in the comics, like when they meet, like when he meets like the Earth 616 Peter Parker, he kind of has an identity crisis because he like, damn, like I guess I'm not the real Peter. And I do like how they made him not. I think not cocky, but more so confident.
Yeah.
Like that was a very nice touch. So what is everyone's thoughts on Miguel O'Hara? Because I have some.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
I fucking love him, and he was great. And he's literally just like how he's almost a 1-for-1 thing in the comic books. Literally 1-for-1.
Yeah, he was very in character the whole.
And he gave me Edge of Time vibes from that one particular scene.
Yes, you know the scene, Kiki. We talked about it yesterday.
Yes, sir.
The shock.
We need to talk about how he was about to bite off the Vulture's head.
No, he was about to do the same thing to Miles, bro, on the train.
Kiki, you are on record in our PlayStation debates that you said this nigga's not a vamp. That nigga's a vamp.
It's not a vamp.
He's not.
This nigga's on the Green Goblin back to form of a vamp.
He's not. His powers just gave.
He's a vamp. He tried to bite that nigga's head off.
His
side effect from his powers.
Yeah, it's side effect of his powers.
Ain't no side effect, bro. I'm calling Blade right now to go get this nigga up out of here.
And Blade's gonna get his pack smoked on. I'm sorry to tell you.
Miguel is actually OP, bro. Like when you really break down his power set and
his powers are not like, and that's the mistake that a lot of people have. That a lot of with his Rose Gallery, a lot of people think that Miguel is not just his Rose Gallery, people in general. A lot of people think that Miguel O'Hara is just this because he's Spider-Man. He just this nice, sweet old dude. No, Miguel.
Hold on, why are you choking the shit out the camera, yo?
Miguel O'Hara is he's almost like Batman in the sense that nigga will do whatever it takes to complete that fucking mission. He don't give a shit if one person die, if they gotta die, he don't give a fuck. He will get that shit done. And
that's
I
why
respect
he's
that.
the perfect founder for this little spider.
And I respect that. I don't agree with it entirely. but I respect it.
Def can't agree with his methods. He literally was choking Miles out, bruh. Like,
but if we're gonna be fair here,
he's gonna bite his neck.
If we're gonna be fair, he really could. Like, even at that point, I think he was still holding back because he really could have killed Miles. He could have killed Miles at any time.
Bro, he know none of the rest of them Spider-Man was gonna go for it. Like, if he had did it, they would have been like, "Whoa, I understand making the canon event happen, but like killing another spider is crazy."
And that's the thing. I like
Spider War.
That one scene. I really do like that one scene because it really does put in like, and it made me start thinking. Well, I feel like that only applies to Peter because that's just the Peter has gone through, like that, like
as far as the canon event thing.
Like yes, like how they say like how Peter B was like, you know, if it wasn't for Uncle Ben, none of us would be here. Well, yes, because Uncle Ben was the person that essentially gave you your character development. He's the one that made you into Spider-Man. But in this particular instance, you know, Miles didn't lose anybody before he became Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Well, so, I mean, if you want to count Aaron because he wasn't technically Spider-Man until after that.
Yeah.
And also, you can make the argument that Uncle Ben has to happen for Miles to also happen because Peter.
Yeah.
You know, either A, dying for him to become Spider-Man, or B, teaching him to be Spider-Man and then dying.
I like how Into the Spider-Verse technically did both.
Put the goddamn camera down, Kiki. You choking the shit out that mug. You hear that mug shaking? What are you doing?
He is choking the camera, bro.
Nigga got his. I didn't told y'all he think he Darth Vader. I need you to relax.
You were warned what defeat would bring.
Oh my god.
Let's see if I can sign in on my phone.
But yes, I
Inquisitor.
I really did like Miguel O'Hara. Like, it was like Oscar Isaac. His performance was fucking phenomenal.
I'm starting to really like him as an actor, bro. He was literally the only good thing from Moon Knight. I'm sorry, that show was like I give it like a 6.
Mug was kind of mid. I
agree.
I liked it, bro. But
I liked
Moon Knight's one of the best shows out of the whole like.
What?
If you ain't never read
real. Hold on. I know we sidetracked, but let's be fucking real, bro. The only shows I really give a fuck and think it was good was fucking Loki, Captain America, and Moon Knight.
WandaVision?
Not What If?
Wanda mid? No.
WandaVision?
No.
If I'm being honest.
No. And I'm way more harsh on it because these damn actors gassed that shit up and had the audacity to say, we're about to have a finale of a special guest character on there that's on the same level as Luke Skywalker.
That probably wasn't up to them. You know, it was probably...
It was up to them. They tweeted it and they said it multiple times.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, Kevin Feige probably had a gun to their head saying, y'all better say this shit or whatnot.
It don't matter. They gassed that shit up, and that shit is ass.
That's their job. They actors. That's just like Mark Hamill when he was doing the Star Wars press for the trip for the sequel.
No, that's totally different. Totally.
The neuter Luke Skywalker.
How he literally said that he didn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Hold on. He didn't fuck with the script at all, which he was right. It's very out of character for Luke when he first read the script. But he said when he watched the movie, he said, "Okay, I kind of understand what they were going with. You may not agree with it. It's completely different. That's out of his hand. That's something he didn't go on promoting. He went on on every interview and conference when they was on a tour promoting The Last Jedi. He shitted on the movie every fucking time. There's a whole compilation that's hour long of him shitting on that movie.
Yep.
There's not any ounce of criticism come from any of the WandaVision actors just for a setup for a boner joke. No, fuck that.
Ralph Boner.
No.
That did, like, the last episode, and literally only the last episode pissed me off really bad.
Yeah.
Everything leading up to it was really good, in my opinion. Except for
now, what I don't like about WandaVision is all these Wanda stands came out the gate. That's what I don't like about it.
But
nobody cared about Wanda.
Well, let's get back on track though. Let me ask y'all, what's y'all favorite cameo? Just one, like your favorite cameo out of this movie.
Spectacular fucking Spider-Man, baby.
It's between Spectacular and then 67 Spider-Man.
Okay, 67 Spider-Man, that shit was hilarious.
It was, bro.
It was pretty fucking hilarious. The whole theater was laughing. And that's one thing that I didn't say in the non-spoiler in the movie. It's fucking hilarious. It's not cringe like MCU where they try to force it.
No, this
or like DC when they try to do these fucking kiddie jokes. No, this shit was like legitimately hilarious.
It's funny because it's funny because if you've watched all these shows or watched any of these adaptations, like you get it, like you understand.
You don't even have to watch all these shows to really get it. You don't. But my favorite cameo is gotta be Childish Gambino or Donald Glover as the Prowler.
That was nice too.
That was one legitimately like surprise I did not expect.
I didn't expect that either
at all. I don't think the whole theater erupted when he popped up. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Because I didn't think they was gonna pay that off. At least in the MCU, they wasn't. But Sony,
I mean, I knew eventually they was gonna have to do it, but not so early.
Man. Some of the hidden details that were pretty cool was like I noticed it after I noticed it like I want to say like towards the end of the movie. I was like, every time Gwen would be on screen, it would show different colors, and the colors weren't like, oh, just random. They were like showing her emotions.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was just fucking brilliant. And you don't really see that a lot. And it wasn't just like, oh, very blatant. It was like subtle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Was there any like details that I thought was pretty cool?
I like me and Jim when he was talking, and we liked how like they would have like the little editor's notes at the bottom. Like that was really nice because it gave me like, you know, if you've ever watched like, I don't know, DVDs or whatnot, like especially with Spider-Man, I always have like these little things where like when you're watching the movie, it'll have like little fun facts about just the overall lore of the character.
I got the vibe that it was more like a comic book, like you're reading a panel.
I mean, yeah, that too. That too.
And I really like how the shoes weren't something that was like, oh, Nike did. It was more of it. The vibe I got was they're the ones that came up with the design of the shoe, because it literally like the Jordan 1 Next Chapter is what the clap shoe is. That shoe actually is popped up on, but it popped up on the in the movie because of a glitch, you know, switching the dimensions and stuff, whatnot. So it was kind of cool to see that detail. I mean, showing how the shoe was made and whatnot, and it teased another shoe as well.
The purple variant.
Yeah,
I was rewatching the clip on TikTok earlier, and I peeped that. I was like, yo.
And they paid off when there was the first earthquake in the first movie in Into the Spider-Verse.
Banksy.
Where they talked about how they did the testing of the collider, and it explains why the spider was glitching in the first place.
From a different universe.
You
know that Miles was supposed to get bit.
Yeah.
Because when the Spot was showing him the plan, you could see him for a split second, and then you could see the spider get sucked into 1610 universe.
Yeah.
I'm like, this movie is so freaking great. They was 10 steps ahead the whole time.
Wow.
The whole freaking time.
It literally just after y'all said or talking about the Prowler, it's now trending on Twitter.
It's been trending everywhere, bro.
Oh my
it's trending
goodness!
right now.
Yeah, I just checked Twitter and I see Prowler.
Let me see. Like, is it trending for you or trending like just in general?
Well, I just get on Twitter and I saw that.
I see Miguel is trending right now. Why is Edge trending?
I see Spider-Punk. Beyond the Spider, I don't know what that is. Yeah, Prowler at the very bottom on entertainment.
Beyond the Spider-Verse is the next movie.
People were confused that
I have to say this,
like,
bro.
why are they doing this shit?
Hold on, y'all. I have to say this because this shit is out of pocket. So, Jesus Christ. So, I see Edge is trending right under Miguel, right? And I click on it.
Edge the wrestler?
Why is Gandalf fucking Link?
Dude. There's this. I've noticed shit like this too, right? Because I would see so much porn shit off of hashtags about like certain things, whether it's like city related. Let's say if Houston, Texas, or Dallas is trending, you'll get some fucking Twitter profile hijacking that name to promote their OnlyFans, their Pornhub. So there's always a chance you see some like Rule 34 fucking shit on there, like 3D animations. Yes. You just have to put your shit on like sensitive mode so it can start blocking those things. Because that's what I had to do. Because I got tired of seeing gay shit off of things that wouldn't even be there.
How do I change that, bro? Because, bro, what
you probably have to go in settings, privacy, or something. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I got tired of seeing shit like that.
I don't want that on my computer, bro. Like, what the?
Even like the regular like, fucking porn scenes. I just got tired of looking at that shit. And like, I'm trying to see why Houston, Texas, or whatever is trending. I don't want to see porn on Twitter. Let me see if I can find it for you.
Oh, is it display media that make the same sense of content? I just check off.
Yeah, you put that on, but it also
I'm back.
It gives you a warning for like content for like Mortal Kombat will also be like sensitive content, but you already know Mortal Kombat, so you can just hit view for that.
Can we talk about the game?
So it blocks off sexual content and like violence.
Gotcha. No, Kiki, we're not talking about Mortal Kombat today. No,
not Mortal Kombat. I'm talking.
Oh, you're talking about how they showed Spider-Man 2?
Yes. I figured we might as well just kill two birds with one stone. Talk about Spider-Verse, the game, and the movie. Because
wait, we'll save that. We'll save that first. We need to get back on topic on it.
All right.
You jumped the gun, player. Jumping the gun. You choking the shit out of cameras and you jump the gun. You relax.
Dude, get off Kiki case.
How do y'all feel about the overall ending of it, the build up for the next movie, and like the plot twist of, of course, being in the wrong universe? And when did y'all figure out he was in the wrong universe? What was the moment he was like, oh shit?
I figured out he was in the wrong universe right when he said he was home.
When Miles.
And right when he said he was home, and right when he started talking to his mom, I'm like, okay, yeah, this nigga's in the wrong universe because his mom not even wearing the same shit she was wearing.
I figured it out
and then I could just tell just based off
when he told her he was Spider-Man, and she said, "Who?" I said, "Oop, wrong universe."
And I could just tell just based off like the environment when he first came in, like something it just felt off.
Oh, so they're pulling,
so I watched the review after I watched the movie.
Yeah. What was that?
So I watched the review.
Oh, hold on.
Now go ahead.
Oh, I said so they're pulling a Loki, being stuck into a different universe.
Yeah.
So basically when he was getting chased by all the other Spider-Men, he went into a portal which sends you to
go home machine.
Yeah, a go home machine that sends you basically to wherever your
Your
spider,
original universe.
your original spider was at, not your
Nah,
universe.
it scans your DNA.
It scans your
And
DNA.
Your
Well, basically the
Spider-Man DNA,
spider's
basically.
DNA. It scans
Yeah.
the spider DNA, and
And Miles,
of course, when
had
it
a
scans
spider from a
Miles'
different
spider
universe.
DNA, it's not his because he's an anomaly. So
Yes, because he
that wasn't
supposed
his
to get
actual.
bit.
He was not supposed to be Spider-Man technically.
Mm-hmm.
So it sent him to the original Miles, who's supposed to be Spider-Man, which turned out to be the Prowler himself. And he's fucked. Well, he's not fucked. We know we kind of know what's gonna happen because
he got tied up literally in the same way that he tied up Peter in the first one. He got out with him, and Peter got out within 5 minutes. So
Don't watch the mouth, watch the hands.
Hands.
That is such a goated moment, bro. That's so Peter.
And that was Peter when he was kind of washed up. So,
bro, that is Toby. Peter B. Parker's Toby. Or Andrew if he had a good run.
Could be, yeah.
He gave me more. Peter B. Parker gives me like more Toby vibes than Andrew. I'm not gonna hold you, especially with the references.
Car.
So let me get this straight. He goes back to he goes through the machine.
Yeah,
his DNA gets detected as an anomaly, so he throws this.
Well, he's an anomaly.
He's an anomaly.
No, he's an anomaly.
Is he anomaly because the way the spider was supposed to pick didn't follow the same sequence as the other spider?
No,
I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it. The spider that bit Miles is from a different universe.
It's a different universe.
That was gonna be my second fucking thought.
Mm-hmm.
So when he got into the machine that scans the spider DNA, it scanned that spider and sent him to its original universe. Which in that universe,
there's
the
no
Miles
Spider-Man.
there. Yeah, there's no Spider-Man because that spider got sucked into Miles' universe when they was testing the collider in the first movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And essentially, what the whole reason Miguel is pretty much going at Miles is that you shouldn't be here. You're gonna cause an incursion, basically, because what Miles does in the movie, he saved I don't know his name, Sergeant, or was it Captain? Yeah, Captain. Fuck, I don't know his name, but it's in the Spider-Man India.
He saved Spider-Man India's girlfriend's father. And he's a captain.
He's a captain.
Basically,
basically a foil to. It's a foil to Captain Stacy, a foil to Captain Davis, going to be his dad. And
speaking of, hold on, why was he Captain Morales in the movie?
Because he got promoted.
Yeah,
Morales.
You didn't know in the comics that he takes in his wife's name? You didn't know that?
Yeah.
I didn't. See,
you didn't know that?
Because I didn't read the original run. That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, he took his wife's name.
I was so confused the whole. Okay, so I assumed that. I'm just like, I didn't know it though.
Yeah.
Because in the last movie, it's Davis. You know, they was all calling him Davis.
Davis, yeah. But he took his wife's name. That's for people that don't know that. That's why I say Captain Davis or Captain Morales. That's why.
I've never heard that type of name switch. I've heard.
No, you can do that.
I know. I've heard like the wife keeping their father's last name and put it as
keeping their maiden name or whatever.
Their name hyphenated than the husband's last name. I've heard that, but I'd never heard that the guy takes the woman's name.
Mm-hmm. That's what he did in the comics, so it makes sense. But basically, the captain of Spider-Man India was not supposed to live. He was supposed to die. Yeah. That was what is, a canon event, is what Miguel calls it. And because that canon event did not happen, Miles created basically an incursion that is supposed to happen. And they leave it up in the air that they don't know if they'll be able to stop it, but they send out like a task team, a task force to pretty much stop that incursion from happening. And that's why they're trying to stop Miles completely from saving because he finds out that since that captain's a foil to his dad's supposed to die because he sees it in the vision from the Spot. And of course, Miles was like, "Y'all gonna sit there and let this happen? No, I'm saving my dad. The fuck." And yeah, it's pretty much going back to Doctor Strange because Miguel
saving his dad of his universe or saving his dad of a different universe.
No, he's saving his dad of his universe.
So his dad is meant to die.
Yes, because it's a canon event.
Yes.
It's just like Aunt May dying and Uncle Ben dying.
That's his Ben.
That's his Ben.
Technically, well, it's kind of like that's his moment.
Yeah,
he better Spider-Man.
He already had,
even though he's already Spider-Man.
Yeah, canon events.
With his
canon events are not just Uncle Ben dying, no, Kiki, and also they did show Aunt May dying as a canon event.
Yeah, so there has to be some sort of death.
Yeah, but she's still very much alive in the book. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying Kiki.
Basically,
I'm not talking about the books. Hold on, J Money.
For Miles, his dad is basically Captain Stacy.
Yeah, in that canon event as a foil. That's why I said that's a foil. Kiki, I'm not talking about no goddamn comic. I'm talking about Spider-Man PS4 Aunt May dying. That was a canon event for him. That's why they showed it as a canon event in the timeline. Which also not confuse you, Wolf. There's a whole time, basically in the web timeline thread of that shows all the canon events. It showed Uncle Ben dying from Spider-Man 1. It shows Aunt May dying from Spider-Man PS4. Gwen Stacy dying in of course, an Amazing Spider-Man. Like it shows all the different canon events. Like that's stuff you cannot change. It's basically like the Flash
in live action.
It's literally just like the Flash.
The Web of Destiny.
You're not supposed to mess with this stuff.
I love how they showed it in live action.
Yep. In the flesh.
Like that was such a nice touch.
Fixed points that are never meant to be changed. So now he's changed this time and
being Spider-Man already changed it.
Already changed it.
It's already changed.
Okay, so the only way to fix this is to erase Miles. And his world?
No.
Just Miles.
The only way to stop this is to, which they were trying to do, hold Miles hostage until 2 days until he's sworn in. Captain Morales is sworn as a captain. Is sworn in to be captain. It's in 2 days from the time of Across the Spider-Verse. And of course, he ends up in that other universe where that Miles was supposed to be Spider-Man, but he's the Prowler. And of course, Captain dead. His dad is dead.
Also in that universe, his dad is already dead. Yeah.
They got him on a mural.
Because he asked him, your daddy still alive? And that's why he's Prowler.
Yeah.
My Uncle Aaron, he's the Prowler.
So, and to speculate with the second movie, he's stuck in the timeline where the spider that bit him is. He's Miles, Miles, no Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's no Spider-Man in there because there was never a spider.
So another question
is basically like
going to get out of that.
And the Spider-Man that was supposed to be there is the Miles that is the Prowler now, and our Miles was supposed to be the Prowler because when he became Spider-Man, when he got bit by the spider and he met Peter, if you notice, his spider sense was purple and green.
Yeah. And Prowler is
this shit is 5 years in the making, son. Yeah.
Hey, Raylan, you gotta talk, my brother.
Don't mind me. Raylan is not there, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Something off.
The game is over with, player. Oh man, look at this dude.
Yeah, he left. I told y'all he wasn't there, bro.
He was there. He was listening.
I was just an audience. He was just in the chair in attendance.
But basically, at the end, Spider-Gwen, she shows up at. Well, I don't know what universe she's in because she showed up to Miles' universe, but
1610
didn't realize, shit, he's not here.
Miles' universe.
1610
told his parents that she's gonna go find him, and she pulls up with the whole original team from Into the Spider-Verse, and they're gonna go figure out how to save Miles.
Did y'all peep? Yo, did y'all peep the introduction of the movie and the whole movie plus the ending is basically her recruitment speech to each one of them.
Yeah.
She's basically telling them what happened to Miles, what happened, and what she's about to do. And like, are you, because you know how she asked the audience, are you in? Like, yeah, like basically that was her speech to each one of the Spider-Man that's on the team.
Time out from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you, at the beginning of the movie, it showed literally the whole movie if you peep.
So when I go rewatch this, you're telling me at the beginning of the movie, what the fuck?
At the beginning,
that was a whole monologue basically of the recruit speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus Christ. These dudes
literally the whole movie.
These dudes on another level. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute.
Bro, watch new Rockstar's breakdown. That's where I found this shit out at. New Rockstars be on
trying to be
point
reaching
with that
too,
shit,
but
bro,
I'll watch it. I'll watch it, which I need to subscribe because I had to make a new channel. So let me actually go do that. Let me subscribe to them.
They be reaching, but
I usually watch
Emergency that they had
Awesome.
about this movie was right.
I don't know if y'all watch Mercy Awesome. You know Charlie.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I watch him too.
Yeah, I watch him more.
He posted his Easter egg video the other day.
Yeah, I saved it, but that mo was like 52 minutes.
Easter eggs.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah,
he's got another video he just put out. Loki season 2 Spider-Man, because they got season 2, I guess, behind the scenes, and another Spider-Man crossover breakdown, whatever that is.
But Raylan, my brother, give your thoughts before we get into the Spider-Man 2 game trailer, bro. Give your thoughts. I know you're here. I'll mute your mic, punk snitch.
He's too busy looking at Gandalf.
Oh, there we go, bro. There we go, man. There we go.
Marty.
Oh man, his wife wouldn't like that.
What?
Kiki pulling up to KC.
I'm about to take that shit out road trip. Oh man,
that's crazy, bro.
What is this Beyond the Spider? Is that like the next movie?
Yes.
Yeah, Beyond the Spider-Verse would be the final movie of this trilogy.
Hey, that's gonna be the best one.
Arguably, yeah. Arguably, it could be. But you know how twos usually be the best one. Empire Strikes Back.
Look, we about to have.
I'm calling it. We
about to have people
Madam Web,
each other, bro.
We getting Cosmic Spider-Man.
Wait. When does Madam Web come out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I gotta hold on. The reason I asked that is because I wonder how much that's gonna connect to this universe per se, since it is a Spider-Verse per se. Web.
Because look,
Madam Web comes out.
Do we know if we get that before the next?
They started filming on that
when though?
I know they started filming because I've been seeing stuff about it. Yeah, 2024. There's no February actually. And
they probably gonna try to come in because Spider-Verse
comes out in March, right?
Month. Yeah, it comes out the next month. Well, if it's
so I think they'll probably push back Beyond Spider-Verse. They might push that. Either they're gonna push that back or they're gonna push Madam Web back. One of those movies are gonna move. I don't see them cannibalizing the movie that quick. But then again, movies don't usually last that long in theaters as far as like box office.
And it depends if it's fucking good or not, because they're not even using the old Madam Web, they're using the younger one.
I think Dakota Johnson did a good job though. She's a good actress. So.
You can be a good actress all you want.
Even though that 50 Shades of Grey movie is complete pack of ass. I never watched it, but I've seen the clips.
You can be a phenomenal actor. You know Sony. They already have a phenomenal. They have a phenomenal actor playing Venom right now. But guess what? He don't. But guess what? The movies.
Nah, that's different. That's different. That's in the listen. That's in the conversation of where I said I told Raylan this. I told J Money this. That's the same thing as Craven and Morbius. That's niggas that like you need Spider-Man because you can't do that much shit when the character's solely based off being Spider-Man's nemesis. You know what I mean? Like you can't do shit.
I mean,
Madam Web, you can do something with that because that's a precursor, a origin story to the whole Spider-Man universe. You know what I mean? So like, you can do something with that.
She
Now,
has
if
to
you're doing a
be
sequel,
in
that's like,
Spider-Verse.
all right, what are we doing? You going past the purpose.
I mean, you still kind of. I mean, even if you do it like that, you still technically need the old Madam Web because the old Madam Web is the person that passes. That's the new Madam Web is more of a pass the torch character. She's really a mantle legacy character. For
How
me.
you know that? You read the script?
Oh,
No,
No, that's what I'm saying. What you talking about, dog? What you talking about? You don't even know what kind of Madam Web this is, bro.
It's not about.
You just be talking, Jody. You just be talking.
I'm not. Bro, y'all forget that I follow a shit ton of comic book pages on Twitter and Instagram.
We do too, nigga.
Y'all don't think they be telling me this information?
This nigga think he's the hardest comic book fan, bro. It's gotta stop.
I didn't say I was.
And then he's joking the camera out again, bro. What I told you, bro?
I didn't say I was. I just saw that. Then think about it. Why they gonna cast an actress that young and she looked just like the new Madam Web? They're not gonna use the old one as much as the old one is.
You don't even know how old this Madam Web is.
The new Madam Web is definitely
full anime, and the character looks like a fucking child, but it's 3,000 years old.
Which they done that in every fucking like superhero movie. Do I need to bring up
or like that Eternals character who's stuck in a child's body? And they made a whole fucking story about it. Like, I don't give a fuck how you feel.
Oh,
that's stupid.
Well, that movie was.
But Raylan, give me your thoughts, man, overall on Spider-Man. We close this out.
The Spot might be a top tier villain, depending on what he do in the third movie.
Thank you.
Depending on what.
I want my fucking credit because I've been saying this.
He a scientist that actually knows how to use his power and stuff. Because at first he was hecka corny the first 30 minutes. Then that boy got a little serious. So yeah.
Second act, bro. I'm telling you.
Why do y'all call it ATM machine?
Oh, nah, that was that actor was pretty funny, bro.
Oh man. Favorite cameo, Raylan, out of the movie?
I'm not sure. You just I don't know. The Prowler scene was nice with
Yes, sir, man.
With Charles Gambino.
Okay.
I don't know about the cameo scene though. I do like the scene where they showing like all the Spider-Mans from different universes. They on little thing like PS4 Spectacular, showing Toby and Andrew when Gwen and Uncle Ben died.
Canon events.
And we didn't even talk about the Lego cameo, bro. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Nah, bro, you seen the dude? You see the dude? You know, a 14-year-old did that part, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, he made like a Lego trailer.
He made a trailer.
Yeah, he made it, and then he did that part.
Oh, you talking about the one that did the Avengers trailer? You talking about that kid?
No, he did a Lego trailer for like Spider-Verse trailer, except he made it Lego.
So that's not the same person that you're telling me.
Yeah, it's a 14-year-old who did the Lego scene in the movie.
No, I'm saying because there was another one they did like a Avengers one too.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know this 14-year-old did the part in the movie, and I was like, that's crazy.
Really?
The part was funny.
Okay. Oh, rating. I gotta know. Rating. So we all on the same page here. Okay.
The only slight issue is just that mug is so good. They really could have just made it like a 4.5-hour movie, bro.
Yeah, I think that's too long. I think it's too long.
No. It's very much too long, but it's just that like how good it was. 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Only way they was
felt
gonna be
like
able
nothing.
to pull that off.
Wait. I will say this though. I will say this. They should go the same approach that they did. Well, that Marvel did with Black Panther, where they have a double feature, where you get to watch both of them back to back. I think they should do that next year. If they give that as an option, if AMC does it, I will get the ticket for that. Day one. I need it. Make it happen, AMC. I'm gonna clip this and tag y'all because I need this to happen. Expedition.
That would make a lot of sense. You got to have Miles / Prowler scrapped in the next one. The Spot and Miguel.
But Miguel's not a villain.
I don't know, bro.
Antagonist.
The way he finna be in this mug, bro, he might as well be Miles' villain, bro.
I still wouldn't consider him a villain. He's not a
He's
villain.
an antagonist, okay.
Well, I mean, he's not a villain. It's like he got like bad.
It's just a matter of perspective. That's
Yeah. But I'm going from Miles' perspective. As far as Miles knows, he was going to bite that boy's head off.
Yep.
Keep trying to tell him. Keep trying to tell him. He's a vamp. I don't care what y'all say. He's a vamp.
Nah, it's gonna be everybody showing up to the battlefield in that one because Gwen got the old team. The Spot got his people. The Spot. Miguel got his people coming.
He only got Jessica Drew, Ben Raleigh back in the back.
Well, that's because Gwen hit him with a reverse Uno card.
Oh man.
Yep.
So right. I ain't gonna lie, the Spot about to be.
Hold on, it's about to be Gwen team versus Miguel team because they all went to 16-10, and Miles is actually in 42.
Well, yeah. Remember Miguel was like, get a team for the Spot so they can go track him down.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, that scene where he's like all black and like all the background is all like colorful.
Dark matter Spot
is crazy.
Pretty beautiful.
It was like a bunch of like paint, like watercolor, bro.
Dark matter Spot.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Depending on how good this all kind of outside, depending on how good Avengers Kang Dynasty is, bro. Ain't this dude the Spot looking like he about to be the best multiversal threat in MCU?
Yeah.
This is a better multiverse movie than Doctor Strange. Midness.
Why funny? They
because it's actually a multiverse movie.
Yeah, they multiverse.
Why are you even comparing these?
Because that's mid, and I'm gonna shit on it. Because you gassed that mug up.
Because it's not a bad movie. It
is a bad movie. That shit stinks.
Nah, I didn't
read me good, Kiki. It's a 2-pack of ass.
Sir, you tried to sit up here and tell me that the
Amazing
Spider-Man 2 is good. Be quiet.
It's a decent movie. Y'all niggas.
Matter of fact, no.
Way too hard. Way too hard.
The first one.
And I got something for you cocksuckers. Y'all niggas had the nerve to shit on that fucking movie, but then when No Way Home and they show Electro, y'all, oh my god, he's Electro. Y'all shitted on Electro. Y'all shitted on Jenny's fucking performance, bro. Y'all shitted on one of my favorite actor, matter of fact. Favorite actor. Y'all shitted on.
Bro,
number 2.
The movie was bad. The movie was bad, and the movie was bad. It's no secret.
The ending was bad, but no, we'd not finish sit here and say the entire movie was bad because y'all little ring.
Do I think it's as bad as people say it is? No, but it's still a bad movie.
And then y'all defend that trash ass fucking first movie, talking about it's good. It's an edgy Spider-Man. That's how he's supposed to be. My nigga Uncle Ben died over some milk and with him in the gallon. Fuck that movie. And fuck y'all, bro.
Okay, but you always talking about that one specific scene. Because
a nigga died over some milk.
If you literally take away the part of that movie, it's literally a decent Spider-Man movie.
No. Only thing decent about that mug is that it had a fire origin suit, bro. Top tier and very underrated.
You mean the one with the hoodie and the fucking glass? That shit was ass.
Come on, bro.
Stop.
Saint, that suit was not good.
I'm not talking about that suit. I'm talking about like his first actual suit, latex.
Oh,
I know the nigga that was named Latex Spider-Man on Xbox 360 is not talking like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta forget. Let me zoom in on you, bro, because you gotta forget. I forgot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, latex
now
Spider-Man achievement.
Now y'all want to sit up here and gas up that Amazing Spider-Man 1-2. I remember
sound like a fucked up porno character, bro.
I remember niggas back in the day used to shit on that
What?
I remember it.
Y'all cocksuckers want to ride the Letcher away. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all wasn't there riding for that nigga in that movie, but y'all was hyped up with No Way Home. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all fake ass fans.
Matter of fact,
hyping up a lizard, which I'm not shitting on. He's just go hard. I'm just talking shit. Peter Parker.
Matter of fact, I got a better one for you. You try to shit on Doctor. You try to shit on Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because the movie's the ass, bro.
Listen,
deal with it.
I got a better one for you. You try to shit on Doctor Strange, but you was trying to tell me for 2-3 years straight that Batman versus Superman was a good movie.
You said it was a good movie too. Good night, bro. Good night.
Yes, at one point in time.
Worf. He was the same one that said it was a good movie. Too.
At that point, I did.
And we all agree that it's not a good movie. We all agreed and came to a consensus that it's not a good movie. It has some good stuff and a lot of stuff that's like dinner or fucking comic book panel. But don't sit here and cap on my podcast. You was the same nigga that was hyping up with me that said it was good too, bro. So no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, King. Don't ever cap on me on the pod, bro. Read me good. Read me good, bro. Read me good, bro. This nigga, hold on. Read me good, bro. Because this nigga is capping, bro. He's capping. Fuck out of here, bro. This shit stops today. Stops today.
That's crazy.
Stops today. Anyway, to close out the pod, we'll talk about the Spider-Man 2 AIM trailer. We ain't doing the gaming shit yet. That's something in the works, but I mean we'll talk about it right now. How y'all feel about it?
Chef's kiss 10.
Looks like ass. I'm just kidding.
The game trailer?
You were about to
game trailer. PlayStation 5.
I've heard some controversial
here we go.
takes that the Venom suit looks not how they wanted. It doesn't look like material, like I guess Spider-Man.
How about they pick up a comic book and read that bitch?
It's not.
But in the comic book, didn't it say it looked like fabric? Did they mention it?
That's not the final game trailer, is it though, bro?
Okay, so look. No. Let me put it to you like this. Okay, so
it's easily stop the animation.
In the comics, yes. Even when he has the full official suit on, it does look fabric, but that's only because of the limitations of the comic. You can't really make something. You can't make that look like all oozy and stuff in a book. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's a suit. It's essentially. I'm not gonna say would you call it a parasite like that?
It is.
It's a live organism, bro.
I don't know if that's the word you use, but it's a living organism. It's supposed to look. If anything, it's supposed to look slimy. It's supposed to look fleshy.
It's a live organism, bro.
Literally,
it's supposed to look fleshy.
It's because I remember because somebody said that exact same thing on Twitter, and I was like, well, it's alive. It's just like when he was talking about it to Dr. Connors in the animated series, and this boy Peter was like, no, and this boy Dr. Connors was like, it's a living organism. He's like, you mean it fucking thinks? Like, duh.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with it.
And I don't even think that's how the suit might not even look like that. It might look. I mean, that the design wise, it might look the same, but texture wise, it might not look like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can easily, because it's an animated suit, they could easily just pause the animation, just keep how it looks.
And then you gotta
fleshy
think, and then you gotta think
real life looking.
I'm keeping a buck. Half them niggas that's complaining about that suit, not even gonna be using that suit anyway.
They not. Well, they gotta use it to play the game, but let's be real. Let's be real, Kiki. Let's be real. Them niggas that are complaining probably don't even own a PS4, never beat any of the Spider-Man game, or probably never beaten a Spider-Man game in their life. Don't own a PlayStation 5, and they're not gonna play it. So
no, I'm saying that because the person that I quoted, like, I know you remember because I said it. I literally I tweeted it. I remember tweeting it, and it was, I think the dude is named like Neversoft or something like that. Like he's played
Neversoft for an Activision fanboy. Is what you're telling me?
I might be talking to the Activision.
So it sounds like an Xbox cocksucker. Let's move on, bro.
Let's move on.
Like you're not gonna entertain that. Oh, J Money. What's your thoughts on it, my boy?
The trailer?
Yeah.
Crack.
I liked what I saw. I don't really have too many complaints about it. The HUD is really my only one concern.
They gonna change the HUD.
Yeah. So really, no complaints on my end.
I like
I'm
how
gonna
they
wait
brought
until
back
the final trailer.
I like how they brought back the web line because that was a gadget that was supposed to be in 2018.
Yeah, but Ray, what's your thoughts on it, my guy?
Why are you asking him? He's not even gonna get the game.
It don't matter, bro. He's still a Spider.
Hey, don't look good, man. Big Chris move.
Splash.
I don't know, because y'all know he got Ragnarok and he didn't get 2018.
Hey, say the right
because
name, bro. Hold on, J Money, you gotta say the right name. Yeah, Ragnarok.
The only reason the only way he gonna get Spider-Man 2 is if Thor somehow make a cameo appearance.
No, he gonna get it for himself. You know he in the game.
Hey, they come out with a trailer and I see a lightning bolt or something from the sky, bro. Hey, I'm getting it.
No, you getting it because you already in the game, bro.
You Odin's fade.
Nah, he the fucking giant mega lizard Connors with his snake so.
Hey, that's somebody else, but I'm not gonna diss him on the podcast. I decided to be more mature.
Come on, bro.
Warwolf. Your final thoughts as we close off this podcast.
It looks fun.
It better be because you're gonna be playing it when you cop that 5, pup.
All right. Oh, if you guys enjoyed the podcast, follow us on Spotify. We need the followers. Share this mug, retweet our post, whatever. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit that like button, and rate us 5 stars. On audio platforms like Spotify and Apple. And the motherfucker that rated us 1 star, bro. You see that right there? Raylan's gonna do that to you.
That's crazy.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. Well, any shameless plugs? No, we can't do a shameless plug today. That's out of line. We out, man. We out.